But to talk more about the markets, we're joined by Thakkar, Head of Alternate Research at Sharekhan. A very good afternoon to you. And obviously, second day of fall coming in for the markets. Nothing exciting there. Let's just talk about what are you expecting in terms of the Nifty and Sensex now.
Hi, very good afternoon to you. Well, see, as far as the Nifty is concerned, obviously, on the upside now, with yesterday's reversal, it seems that 18,900 will act as a very crucial resistance going forward. And of course, above those levels as well, I tell you one thing that, at each 100 points, there is a resistance until 19,200, 300 range. So right now we are at 18,700. We missed the lifetime high by a couple of points, and we saw a reversal coming in from those levels, and a kind of reversal which now appears to be quite away from the all-time highs right now as compared to that of yesterday's high. So I would say that 18,900, 19,000, 19,100, 200, these are all the resistance which market will face, because if you join all the highs of 21, 22, and 23, so if you join these 20, year 20, I would say calendar year 21 high, calendar year 22 highs, you will come to a range wherein 19,200, 300 is a clear-cut resistance out there on Nifty, which eventually will be taken off. And the base is also shifting higher, I would say, from 15,200 to 16,800. So more or less in the short term, I believe that 18,400 to 19,000 is the range for the Nifty. And as far as the Bank Nifty is concerned, I mean, there we have seen a good amount of, for a long time, we have seen a negative divergence coming in. So now out there on a Bank Nifty, I believe that 44,000 on the upside will act as a very crucial resistance. And if at all Bank Nifty has to take any reversal or gain some momentum on the upside, it has to take off and close above 44,000. Unless that happens, I believe 42,500 to 44,000. That's going to be a sideways to negative trend for Bank Nifty. Relatively Nifty is better as of now.
Hi Jay, Somit this side. What is your view when it comes to the Nifty Bank Index? Because we have been seeing some kind of weakness when it comes to specifically the private banking space, and also the Nifty Bank Index is on its verge to slip below the 200 DMA. So what is your outlook when it comes to the Nifty Bank?
Hi, good afternoon to you as well. I mean, see, Nifty Bank, as I said, is really showing signs of weakness and relatively underperforming Nifty to Nifty as well. We have seen that Bank Nifty continuing or underperforming this since past almost 1.5 months. I mean, earlier if you see that Bank Nifty was trading within a range of 43,500 to 44,000. It took off that range on the upside, but then it couldn't, take it forward. I would say thereafter the range on Bank Nifty was 44 to 44,500 just for a few days, and then 44 was broken. So all I mean to say is that since 43,500 to 4400 range that happened a month or a month and a half ago, since then Bank Nifty has not seen that kind of an upside, wherein Nifty has moved quite along. It has cleared a distance from almost 18,000, 18,100 to 18,800, right? So Nifty has traveled quite a lot and Nifty moved sideways. So that relative underperformance on Bank Nifty, we are seeing that to Nifty since 1.5 months. And now I think that finally the range has got broken on the lower side. Hence the trend has shifted from up to sideways, which it was a few days ago. Now it has shifted to sideways to negative. So I believe that 44,000 on the upside is a very near-term cap or resistance on the upside on Bank Nifty until those levels aren't taken off. There is a risk of Bank Nifty slipping to 42,500. So the short-term trend would be sideways to negative on Bank Nifty.
Okay. Now, when it comes to the broader market, we are clearly seeing performance in the Nifty Midcap and the Nifty Smallcap Index. In fact, in the last 22 sessions, they have been in negative only in two of the sessions. So, when it comes to this outperformance, do you expect this to sustain even going forward?
Tell you, you are absolutely correct that these two indices are definitely outperforming the benchmark indices like Nifty and Bank Nifty, I would say. And in the short term, I mean, these two can correct. See, when the overall market may correct, if at all they reverse, then these will also reverse. But one thing which I would like to also say or add is that Nifty Midcap Index has definitely entered into a very long-term bull market. And because it has entered into a very long-term bull market, this relative outperformance, what you are seeing right now is because of that. So when I was talking about Nifty, as I said that at each 100 points you got a resistance until 19,200, 19,300, right? Once that gets taken off, Bank Nifty will move into a long-term uptrend. It will confirm the long-term uptrend from this consolidation we started in 21 until now. That will provide a breakout on the upside, and then it would just be moving up with whatever negative news, if at all there are in markets, it will absorb all those news and just move a trend higher. Bank Nifty Midcap has entered into that zone above the levels of 33,000, I would say. So 33,000 is 2,000 points below current market levels approximately. So that's less than even 10%, right? It's approximately 5-6%. So 5-6% is the maximum correction which you can see on Nifty Midcap if at all there is a correction, right? Else, whatever dip you see will definitely will get absorbed, and you will see buying interest coming at lower levels.
Also, what would be your top picks then?
Sure. So, for the short term, I've got two buy recommendations. The first buy recommendation is on Metropolis. Now, this stock has provided a breakout from a multiple swing resistance. It has formed a good rectangular or a good consolidation base formation at the lower end after falling quite a lot. I would say substantial fall we have seen in Metropolis. Also, we have seen on Dr. Lal Pad Lab. But then this stock has shown also a good positive divergence on the daily, weekly charts, and the indicators have turned bullish. The breakout has come with increase in volumes. With all of these technical parameters or evidences, I believe in the short term is likely to inch towards 1460, 1490, trading around the levels of 1420. One should definitely buy this with a stop loss of 1380. We have seen metal stocks now bouncing back quite well from the oversold territory. So what's happening is markets are underperforming, but those underperformers in the stock specific, I would say, the stock specific underperformers are now outperforming the markets because they are seeing short covering, whereas market is seeing a long unwinding. NMDC is also one such candidate which is seeing short covering in this sideways or downtrend market. Trading around the levels of 107.5 is likely to inch towards the levels of 115, which is his short-term target, and the stop loss will be 104.5.
Okay, Jaya, thank you so much for joining in with us this afternoon, giving us your understanding of the markets as well as the top picks also. But